All right, let's get this back day started with some barbell bent over rows. It's been a while, so yeah, there we go. All right, let's move on. Okay, let's do these heavy freaking pull downs. All right, fall on those heavy pull downs, get into some heavy T-bar rows. Started with those real light, deep stretch barbell bent over rows. So this will be the heavy row for today. Whew. All right.
We were chatting more than we were working out.
All right, let's move on. All right, just some pullovers and call it a back day. All right. Whew. Ooh. One more dose. All right. Last set of what has been a pretty stinking heavy back day. All right. See you guys in the car. All right, guys. That is another fan-freaking-tastic back workout in the books. Last back day was pretty freaking good, and this one might be a little better. Just a smidge, just a little bit. I enjoyed going light and very deep, good stretch on to begin with on the bent over rows. I do not do bent over barbell rows very often. We need to probably actually get into doing them more often, but I did them on a platform so I could get as low as I could without letting my form break down and just get a deep stretch in the lats as well, not just hitting the mid to upper lats, or sorry, mid to upper traps. And just had a freaking great time hitting those. Those felt fantastic. Did super heavy pull downs today. Hit 200 on pull downs for the first time and just went balls to the wall on those. 2 plates on the T-bar row machine. I just don't think I can go any heavier than that, but those are still a good heavy T-bar row for me. 80 pounds on the bent over dumbbell, which I haven't done 80 in a while. I don't think I've done 80 since the last time I was on Turk. I've been pretty consistently doing 60 if I hit those, so those felt really good. And then 150 pounds on the pullovers when I normally sit at about 110 to 120 on the weight I use for those. So very heavy back day, but a very good one. It just fantastic. I think it took us 55 minutes to complete that workout. So a good, quick, effective, heavy back day. So I really can't complain with the back day that we accomplished today. I do believe 5 exercises, so 20 working sets of back, and only one of them was a more light, controlled, get a deep stretch, get a good squeeze kind of thing, and everything else was just heavy as much as I could manage without breaking down form, and just get a good freaking back pump in. And me and Brandon were talking post-workout because we actually went to the park and shot some hoops for a little bit, and now I'm back in the car recording the the post-workout car talk. But we were saying, he's like, have you ever had like a back pump like that before? And he was like reaching for his like mid-trap, which is like the center of your back. So traps, a lot of people think just this is your upper traps. You have mid and lower as well. So kind of the part that goes around the Christmas tree is your lower traps, and then like your mid back is your mid traps, and then the upper traps is what everybody thinks of as traps. So he was talking about that. I was like, no, I really have never had that insane of a back pump in the center of my back before. But I told him, I said, I'm very lat focused on our back days. I do want to have a good lat split. I want to have good, wide, noticeably wide lats. And I said, so I do think our back days kind of suffer, and it's on me. I program the workouts. I said, I think we do not do as many rows as we should, and we do not do them as often as we should. So, it's on me. And today was a very row-heavy back workout, and frankly, I quite enjoyed it. And the main reason that we don't do them as often isn't that I don't think they're important, or that I think that part of my back is better than my lats, because I think my back as a whole is lacking. Like, I'm just going to be honest. I think my back is a massive weak spot, and I think as I get leaner, I'm going to think that even more the more I reveal the details of it and what is actually going on there, that I'm going to think even less of my back, where I'm going to be like, yeah, no, this is a massive weak spot. So it's not that, I'm too good for rows and mid-back exercises. It's just like, those are exercises I do not necessarily enjoy. I don't really enjoy cable rows. I don't really enjoy bent over rows. I don't really enjoy dumbbell bent over rows. I kind of really don't even enjoy the chest supported T-bar row. And it's the most enjoyable back machine in Cuba, at Cuba's gym, but it's not my favorite back machine of all time. I kind of like my favorite just back machine. It's just your normal chest supported row. So, but all that being said, it was a great back day, and I need to get over my, I guess, stigmatism, or I guess just dislike of rows, because at the end of the day, when I do a workout like today where I go very row heavy and actually hit every aspect of my back, I ultimately am a lot happier afterwards, because I feel how complete the back workout was in the DOMs to the way, the onset muscle soreness, in the pumping. My back is extremely sore right now, which is going to make work tomorrow that much more fun. But there's that gratification of yeah, that was a good workout. That was a sick workout, and I need to remember this. I need to remember how I'm feeling right now for next back day, and the back day after that. It's not rocket science. I should know this by now, because it's the same with every workout. If you have a good, complete workout and you leave feeling that, if I only hit upper chest in every chest workout and left, or maybe I only hit a lower chest on the chest workout and left, I'd be pretty disappointed with my pump and how I feel after that workout. I would feel like something was missing, that the workout was incomplete, that I could have done more, and I wouldn't be happy with that pump. It's the same thing here. It's just back, there are so many angles you have to hit, because it's such a complex, there's a certain word I'm looking for. Cluster, I guess, of muscle that's all there, and you gotta hit every angle. And you listen to Ronnie Coleman talk about it. He said, he had so many sets, whatever, because he was trying to hit every angle possible of the back. And so today was more that style and less of my normal style of just hammering lats and maybe having one or two rows in there. So I'm really happy with today's back day. I'll stop chewing your ear off about it. I know you guys don't want to hear me repeat myself non-stop. So we'll get off of that topic. Tomorrow is chest day. As of right now, I don't have a concrete plan of here's all the exercises I'm going to do, because it very much depends on how I feel. I might come in tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, I'm in the mood for just cable, last chest day. Or I might come in and be like, oh, I want a full cable, full complex chest day where I'm hitting cable, free weights, machines, blah blah blah. Or I might just be in the mood for free weights. So that 100% depends on what happens tomorrow when I get into the gym. But as always, the plan of chest is 5 to 6 exercises, 2 fly, free press, or 2 press and free fries, or just free of each. But as always, 5 or 6, 2 and free of either, presses and flies, typically alternating to give my triceps a break during the presses so I can continue to go heavy on all presses. If my chest doesn't get a break, I'm going from a press that's hitting my chest and triceps, the antagonist in the movement, and then going to something, a fly, that only hits chest, and I'm frying my chest even more, but now my triceps are getting a bit of a break, so they don't become a limiting factor in the next press. If you've been watching the channel for a while, and you ever wonder why my chest days are very much always the same in terms of an alternating press to fly style, that is why. Because no matter what I'm hitting, my chest is getting hit. But that antagonist in any press, the tricep, is getting a break, so my triceps do not become a limiting factor in what I can do to get my chest pumping and to get my chest developed and get my chest fatigued. So, all that being said, as planned for tomorrow, a chest day, same as always, in terms of the philosophy behind it. And as far as I know, I have a gym partner again. So, all that being said, if you liked the video, you like it. If you made it this far and you like the video and you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You made it this far already anyways. If you want the best supplements on the market, go to the link in the description. Harder than last time subs. That's htltsubs.com. Code JS15. Save 15% off your order. Also, in the link down in the description is my Instagram and TikTok. Go give those a follow. Right now, we're on our journey to 500 followers on Instagram. Once we hit 500 followers on Instagram, we're going to do a $100 giveaway. Sorry, a $100 gift card giveaway for Harder Than Last Time subs. So, let's get that Instagram to 500 so we can do a giveaway for you guys. And hopefully there will be more giveaways to do in the future as the channel and the Instagram continue to grow. All of that being said, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. I love and appreciate every single last one of you guys. You guys are the best. You guys enable me to be able to do this. I know, it's a small channel. I don't make money, but it's just the joy of doing it for you guys. I truly have fallen in love with the process of being a YouTuber, of filming the workouts, of taking you guys on this journey with me. And I hope, in spite of how slow it's been, I plan on being 160 by next June. So I know it's a slow burn, so stick with me. But I'm happy with the progress I've made. Right now, I'm actually very happy because I've been watching the scale and it's not moving. But then I've been looking in the mirror and I'm legitimately starting to be very happy with what I'm seeing. So what I've been doing diet and exercise-wise since adding carbs back in is I've almost re-entered a body recomposition phase. And I'm kind of fine with it from where I'm at. I still want to get down to 180 by this June, but considering everything, I'm really happy with where I'm sitting. And I completely forgot about this. It's not on camera because I try not to record other people. Between the second and third set of pull downs, these two guys asked me, what was my PR on pull downs. I said, well, actually, you just witnessed it. I've never done 200, and I just did 200 for 8 plus a few partials. And they're cool, And then they said, we've been watching you probably since the beginning. Like, we remember you being a lot bigger. You look really good, dude. And I kind of looked at them and they said, yeah, we used to gym here like 2 years ago. And we just started again. And so, they meant well. I didn't correct them and say, well, actually, I've been gymming for 8 years. I've been at this gym for 5 of those years. I didn't correct them. I just, it just hit me because it made me realize how much body dysmorphia I really do have. Because I spend a lot of time thinking I'm not making progress, that I look at crap. And there are times I even thinking, do I even look different than I did 2, 3, 4 years ago? Like, am I just wasting my time? What am I doing? And then you get comments like that of, hey, I remember you from two years ago when we gymmed here before. You look awesome. Like, hearing that made my day, because I spend so much time wondering if I'm wasting my time, if I'm making any progress. What am I doing? So that kind of made my day. I wish I had it on camera, but I try not to film other people. So I was in between sets. The camera was off. I wasn't going to turn it on for that interaction without permission to film them. And I wasn't going to ask for it to validate myself in some way, shape, or form. So all of that being said, love and appreciate you guys. Truly, you guys are the best. I could not ask for a better community of people to support me and to watch the channel and to join me on this journey. So, enough said. See you guys tomorrow for chest day.